Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream, Ringo TV Reactions. Back again with another one. What we're talking about is Allison Holker's daughter lied to protect her mom from exploiting Twitch in a new book for money. You know, things have gotten so bad, man, that the mother is now using the daughter to do damage control. Take a listen to this clip, and then we're going to talk about the lies.
Said that Steven was an addict. Let me say that.
Look.
Been that for the other.
My mom never said that Steven was an addict. Let me say that.
Listen.
Been that for the other.
My mom never said.
Been that for the other.
My mom never said that Steven was an addict. Let me say that. Never said that he was an addict.
I had dealt with an ex that had addiction problems, and then I realized Steven had addiction problems, and it's something that I kind of have been like, where was I involved in this? And I had to take some steps for myself to realize, like, you know, I was able to help one, and I wish I could have been that for the other.
My mom never said that Steven was an addict. Let me say that. Never said that he was an addict.
I had dealt with an ex that had addiction problems, and then I realized Steven had addiction problems, and it's something that I kind of have been like, where was I involved in this? And I had to take some steps for myself to realize, like, you know, I was able to help one, and I wish I could have been that for the other.
My mom never said that Steven was an addict. Let me say that. Never said that he was an addict.
Based on the tapes, it is very evident and clear that the daughter, Wesley, lied. It's a sad situation when not only is Allison lying, but her daughter is lying for her too. Ain't that sad? The daughter literally took it to social media to go live. We're going to do a review on that video separately. I just want to do a short video to expose this particular section for comment so that you folks can pretty much share your thoughts in the comment section after the video is over with on what do you think about this. I mean, we know the mother is evil. Right? It is very clear. She changed her last name right after the man died. She got a new man. But now the daughter went live, never did this before, but the daughter went live to talk about all the people. And there's a lot of drama in their family, guys. There's a lot of drama in their family. The daughter basically said F everybody in so many words. In other words, F Twitch's family. Listen, if you folks rock with Steven Twitch Boss, if you are supporting Allison and her daughter, especially the elder daughter, something wrong with you. Now, Twitch's young kids, they're innocent. They have nothing to do with this. They're innocent. We cannot look at them any old way, even though they're with the mom. They're totally innocent in this case. But this young lady have no business even on social media talking about grown folk business, to be honest with you. But this is what Allison did. Allison made her daughter speak for her. Allison made the 16-year-old come online to talk for her. My elder daughter is 16. That is like me making my elder daughter come online to speak for me. That's crazy work. You don't do that. The mother supposed to tell her daughter to sit down. Why are you online telling the people these lies? This only makes your mother look worse because you said that your mom never said that Twitch had an addiction, but the tapes don't lie. Listen to the tapes.
said that Steven was an addict. Let me say that. Never said that he was an addict.
Listen
For
again.
the other.
My mom never said that Steven was an addict. Let me say that. Never said that he was an addict.
So she's saying her mom never said that Steven was an addict. Never. But that's a lie. Listen.
I had dealt with an ex that had addiction problems, and then I realized Steven had addiction problems, and it's something that I kind of have been like, where was I involved in this? And I had to take some steps for myself to realize, like, you know, I was able to help one, and I wish I could have been that for the other.
My mom never said that Steven was an addict. Let me say that. Never said that he was an addict.
See, this is bad. This is really, really bad, guys. She literally lied, man. Yeah, she lied. That's cold-hearted, man. She said, my mom never said that Twitch was an addict. She never said that. Y'all lying on my mom. Well, what did your mom just say? She said, your father was an addict. That's basically what she just said. See, what this young lady don't realize is that her mother said that her father, and matter of fact, who is her father? How come you don't see him in the picture? How come you don't see her father? Where her father is? Because in her live stream, she said that her father is active in his life, in her life, but we never see him. There's no photos of that man. There's nothing of that man. Why? Because that would expose Allison's preference. You understand? That would expose that Allison deal with a specific preference of men. Trust and believe that. This young lady lied, man, and said that her mom never accused Twitch of being on drugs. When it's right there, it's clear as day. Nobody could say I'm making this up. I'm showing you what the tapes say, clear as day.
My mom never said that Steven was an addict.
My mom never said that Steven was an addict. She never said that.
Let me say that.
Let me say that.
Never said that he was an addict.
Okay.
I had dealt with an ex that had addiction problems.
I had dealt with an ex that had addiction problems. That's what she said. So who's that ex? That ex would be Wesley's father. You see that? Allison just said she dealt with an ex that had addiction problems. So not only did Allison throw Twitch under the bus for being on drugs, but she also threw her ex, who is most likely Wesley's father, under the bus of being an addict on drugs. It's interesting how she get all these men that are on drugs. What that says about her. What does that say about Allison? How could you be a mom and it seems like all the men you got are on drugs? What that says about you? It would tell me that you're also on drugs. See, it takes one to know one. You attract who you are. Now, we know Twitch wasn't on no drugs. We know he wasn't an addict. We know that already. In all the research that I researched, that man wasn't on no drugs. You understand? Now, could it be possible that somebody could drug him? Yes, that could be possible. But the autopsy for Twitch was very clear. He didn't have no drugs in his system. He didn't have no alcohol in his system. So why would Allison come to social media to tell us that she found pills and various other things and allude to him being addicted to some sort of drugs? Listen to what she said, guys. Check it out.
I had dealt with an ex that had addiction problems, and then I realized Steven had addiction problems, and it's something that I kind of have been like, where was I involved in this? And I had to take some steps for myself to realize, like, you know, I was able to help one, and I wish I could have been that for the other.
She was able to help one. So she's basically telling you folks, she was able to help her ex overcome his drug addiction, right? But for some reason, she couldn't tell the telltale signs that tWitch allegedly was on drugs too. Make that make sense? She's lying. Because as I said many times, I could tell if somebody's on drugs. I could tell. Because when I was a kid, my mom was on drugs. My mom was on drugs when I was a kid. And I grew up in a time where everybody in the neighborhood had a parent that was on drugs. All your friends, somebody had somebody that was on drugs. And we all lived with that. We all know what that's like. We could tell when they're high. We could tell where they're, we know who their drug buddies are. And all the kids in the community, they all know because we all struggled in the hood. So we know what that world is like. Eventually, my mom got cleaned up, got herself right. But my point is, when you're raised around drugs and addiction and you see what it does to a person's life and how it ruins everything, it causes them to lose their job. It causes them to destroy their home. They start selling furniture and electronics in order to fulfill their high. And it causes a lot of problems, a lot of trauma. You begin to recognize the signs. You understand? So if Allison said her ex struggled with drug addiction, how come she didn't recognize the signs in tWitch if he struggled? If it was such a secret, she would know because she been there. You understand? You know the signs. There are just certain things about a person that's addicted to some sort of drug. You just know because you've seen this so many times. So how come she was married to this man for all these years and this shoebox been in a closet and she's now discovering this? She's lying. She's exploiting the man's death in order to enrich herself. She's evil, and the daughter's evil too. The daughter's just as evil as mom, because the daughter lied and said that mom never said that tWitch had an addiction, but clearly she did. And we really can't put all of the blame on the daughter, because we know that it's the mother who is the mastermind behind this madness. The mother put the daughter to talk for her, guys. That young lady never spoke. That young lady never came online to talk about anything. She just stayed in the background. But all of a sudden, because the mom is under public scrutiny, all of a sudden now the daughter feels necessary to come out and say something. And I think that that's wrong, because what people are going to tend to do is they're going to say, well, why are you making videos about a 16-year-old? First of all, why is a 16-year-old on social media talking about grown folk business? Please don't give me that nonsense of why you're talking about a 16-year-old when she has a grown mom who is allowing her to come online, making her situation worse, because Wesley is telling the public that her mother never said something when her mother did, which make the daughter a liar, which make Allison look worse. Now she look really bad. So what eventually is going to happen is the daughter going to take down her video. They're going to put out another public statement, right? And I got all the statements, you know what I'm saying? And to all the folks that are in the clouds, people that actually send me material, do me a favor, stop sending me videos from YouTubers. Stop doing that. Stop sending me videos from YouTubers. I don't want to hear what a YouTuber got to say. I'm a content creator. I know how to speak for myself. If you're going to send me anything, send me raw material. Meaning, if Allison said something, send me Allison's words from her social media. If the daughter says something, send me what the daughter said from the daughter's social media. If her mom said anything, cousin said anything, send me the raw materials from the source. Don't send me a YouTuber. Don't clickbait me by sending links to videos of other people talking about a story. I have no interest in what any of these people got to say. You know why? Because I, Ringo TV, been on the front line from the beginning of the Twitch boss case, and I've been covering the story before anyone. So anything that anybody's getting regarding Twitch is coming from this platform. I got probably damn near 40 to 50 videos on this platform right now covering the Twitch boss case. I might just make a playlist to make it easy for viewers to find the material. Because I've done all the work already. I already cracked the case. The mother is involved. The mother is responsible. If law enforcement, if whoever's in charge would open back up the case, I guarantee you, you would find out that Allison Holker had something to do with that man's death. I don't care what nobody said. I don't care what nobody say. This woman showed all the telltale signs of someone that was involved in a cover-up. And now she's destroying this man's legacy, his name, brand, everything to enrich herself. This spoiled young lady is living off the success of Twitch. You understand? Where was her biological father to take care of her? Twitch stepped up to the plate. And see, this is why I keep telling you guys, y'all be coming out here being stepdaddy to kids that are not yours. These spoiled brats will tarnish your name once they get of a certain age, man, and you the one that raised them. This young lady don't even call this man daddy. She called him Steven. Imagine, Twitch been raising this young lady since she was about, I don't know if she was about 1 or 5 years old. I'm not sure the exact age based on the research. But how you gonna call him Steven? You supposed to call him my dad. You don't ever call him Steven. That's so disrespectful. Anybody in the black community, we know better than to do that. You don't call your mom by her name. You call her ma, mommy. That's what you call her. You don't call her by her first name. You understand? And your friends better address her as Miss So-and-so with her last name. That's how we address grown folk back in the day. You never call them by their first name. That's totally disrespectful. You would get checked if you did that. It was yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir, no, sir. And that goes for anybody. But she addressed Twitch as Steven. I thought he supposed to be your father. We know he's not your biological father, but didn't he adopt you? Didn't he adopt you? Didn't he take you in as his own? Didn't he show you love? And now in his death, you're living off his money. You're able to drive a car. You're able to buy fancy clothes. You're able to live a certain lifestyle because of the blood, sweat, and tears of that man. Where was your biological father to support you? Where is your biological father to provide millions of dollars? Twitch didn't even get to enjoy his success. Matter of fact, he rose to fame and was most likely saving all his wealth, trying to take care of his family. And look at how Allison did him. Totally dirty. Did that man disgusting. And now the daughter, she disrespected the family, y'all. We're going to cover that in another live. We're going to go live after this. I wanted this to be separate, where I focus on that one topic. But this young lady disrespected Twitch's family, cousins, the relatives, everybody. She disrespected them, guys, in her live stream. We got the whole tape. And what the tape showed is that they were not in agreement the whole time. There was a lot of family drama, even at the funeral, y'all. At the funeral, they were beefing. At the funeral. All of this information came up in her show. Because this is why you shouldn't let certain people speak, because they're going to end up making it more worse for Allison. Right now, Allison is in a lot of trouble. And a lot of people are saying to boycott the book. I suggest no one buy the book. Y'all already know my position on the book for content purposes, but I don't recommend anybody support Allison Holker's book. Let that book burn. Don't spend no money on that book. Don't spend no money. Now, of course, I'm going to get the book because I got to do content. I got to report what is going on. But I am not doing that because I want to support her. I'm trying to find the truth. And I want to know exactly what she's feeding people. I want to uncover the lies. So save yourself the money. Save your money. Because I'm going to report on what that book have to say. I'm going to read the book. Because you know what they say about black folk? Oh, if you want to hide the truth, put it in a book, because they figure you ain't going to read it. But I'm going to look into that book. I'm a leader. Readers are leaders. I read. I like to read. And we're going to find out what other lies she told about Twitch. That way the public can know. But don't support that woman, man. Because there is something disgusting about her, man. And I'm going to keep the pressure going. She put her daughter to do damage control for her, man. She told the daughter, go out there, do a live stream and live for me. Tell the people I never said that I never said he had a drug addiction. I need for you to tell the people that.
For the other.
My mom never said that Steven was an addict. Let me say that. Never said that he was an addict.
Lies.
I had dealt with an ex that had addiction problems, and then I realized Steven had addiction problems, and
she just said, and I realized Steven had addiction problems. How could she say Steven had addiction problems? So the mom said he was an addict. She said it. Why you lied? Why did you lie on Twitch? Why did you lie? After that man raised you. This is crazy, man. Yo, she just lied, y'all. With a straight face. My mom never said that. You're trying to protect your mom for doing evil. You should be upset with your mom. If you got so much love for your father, because that's what we're going to address Twitch as your father. Even though he's not technically your biological father, he raised you. So you need to address him as father, not as Steven. Have some damn respect. Somebody need to check you on that. That man raised you. That man showed you love. And you disrespecting him online like this? When he afforded you the life you got right now? Your mom ain't shit without Twitch. I'm just keeping it a buck. Your mom ain't nothing without Twitch's work. Nobody was rocking with the mom. Nobody. Y'all gave her a pass because she was connected to him via marriage. They living off that man's success and they disrespecting his legacy. So I keep telling you guys, man, you be getting with women, becoming stepdaddies. Look at what she's doing to this man. She don't even acknowledge him as her father. Allison switched her last name, guys, and got a whole new man overnight. She's in photos booed up with a new man. Let me see if I could pull up a photo. Let me see if I could do this real quick. Let me see. See if I could find a photo. I know I got a couple of photos here that I downloaded. Let me see. See if I do this. Yeah, here we go. Here go one. Check this out, guys. Check this out. Look at here, look at here. Now you tell me. Look at her face, guys. Come on now, this woman may have allegedly been fucking with this dude while she was with Twitch. I'm calling it out straight, no sugarcoat. When you come to this platform, understand something. We don't sugarcoat over here. We say what needs to be said, straight. We don't dance around the truth. We say what the people are thinking. That's how I'm able to communicate with the viewers, because the viewers are very smart and intelligent. The very first live show I did about the death, when the breaking news story broke that Steven Twitch boss allegedly took his life, and I went live. As soon as I went live, my live chat was going crazy. Everybody in the live chat was like, the wife, she did it. Look at how she looked, guys. Look at her smile, guys. Look at her eyes, how it's glistening. She never looked like that with Twitch, y'all. She never looked like that with Twitch, y'all. She may have allegedly been in a relationship with this guy, low key, while with Twitch. We need an investigation to go, guys. We need to study the phone records, y'all. I'm telling you, these phone records will incriminate people. If they can do a thorough investigation, I guarantee you guys, it'll bring up some dirt, some info that would show that she did some dirty things, man. There's foul play in this, guys. And we're going to keep this alive. We're going to keep it alive until Twitch get justice, man. Somebody have the power to open back up the case and investigate this woman. Why would she come out all of a sudden and put out misinformation regarding Twitch to the point that the mother took it to social media to share her thoughts? The sister, the cousins, I believe it's a cousin, a female cousin, a male cousin, friends, all different types of people are coming out of the woodwork from Twitch fan base, and they're all giving pushback against Allison. Why? Because they know who Twitch is and they know she lying. If somebody said something about your family, you gonna say something, right? If somebody put out a news report about your family, disrespecting Mom Duke, disrespecting your pops or your grandmother, don't even say nothing dirty about grandma. We coming for you. Everybody love grandma. Even though grandma may have whooped your ass, everybody love grandma. You do any sort of dirt to the family name, we coming for you. And that's why the mom, listen, by the pure fact that Twitch's own mother had to make a post, and we're going to deal with that in a separate video. When I do my content, I like to break down everything so that you, the viewer, are able, in your own leisure time, are able to analyze the videos that we do, come up with your own theory, your own opinion, so that everything is kind of like in chronological order in a way, rather than everything all over the place. Because I love to talk, I love to speak, and a lot of times I can be a little long-winded, and I can talk for hours upon hours. And if you're not able to, I guess, listen to an entire video from beginning to end, you'll miss the bulk of the message because it'll be buried at the 2-hour mark. Whereas you probably watched the first 10 minutes and then left and never got the gist of the message. So I'm trying to, this is supposed to be a short video, but it's like, it's impossible for me to do it because I like to talk. But the family is giving Allison pushback. That speaks volumes. When his own mother is saying Allison is wrong. You don't think a mother know her son? You don't think a mother know if her son struggled with drugs? tWitch loved his mom. He have a post on his Instagram. I'm not sure. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. I'm not sure. Give me a minute. I haven't been to his Instagram in a long while. Let me see. Because I know he had a video where he was talking about his mom. I think it's Sir Twitch a lot. I think that's his. Let me see. I'm on his Instagram scrolling. I just want to kind of scroll to see if I can find the video, because I know I did a video about it. There's a video where he was talking about his mom. Let me see. I may not be able to find it right now, but I'm kind of looking. This man had photos of his mom on his page. If there's anybody that know Twitch, it's Mom Duke. The mom know her son. Your mom know everything about you. You can't hide nothing from your mom. Right? This man have all sorts of images with his mom showing love. So for the mom to come out hurt, in pain, because of these horrible things that Allison did and said regarding her son, it speaks volumes of the evil. You know, it speaks volumes. Let me add this picture, and I may not be able to find the audio right now. I'm gonna have to probably do that another time. I know I did a video about it, but it was a video where he was speaking very highly of his mom, and it was powerful. And you know, when I see brothers speak highly of their mom like that, it kind of reminds me of my mom. I mean, at least his mom is still living. My mom passed away due to cancer. So when I saw him speak highly of his mom, it's like, it kind of reminded me of my mom. And it's like, before she had passed away, we were literally driving on our way to actually see her. We knew she was going to pass away already because the doctors already told us, you know, there's nothing more we can do about the cancer. Don't even call us. This is what they told us. Don't even call us. Don't call the hospital. There's nothing more we can do. And we was pretty much driving to the house to pay our last respects, kind of see her, stay there the rest of the night. We spoke to her the night before. And the thing is, she sounded so strong and healthy. And, you know, she asked my wife if she can cook her some food. We got the food ready. And, you know, we were going there, driving down there to bring the food. And when we got there, she was gone already. She was gone. You know, she had a machine in the house where she's breathing. But you know how it is with those machines. It's like you're breathing, but you're gone. You're in a deep sleep. You're done. You're not getting up. No matter how much I talked, it is what it is. But now, based on other relatives that's been through this, they said, even though she's breathing and her eyes is closed, they said she can hear you. That's what they were telling me. Other relatives that experienced these issues with lost loved ones that passed on, they said even though she's in that state where it's like she's gone, like she's asleep. They said, speak to her anyway because she can still hear you. So I cried, told her how much I love her, expressed all my everything that a son can possibly do. You know what I'm saying? So when I saw him speaking well of his mom, it really got to me. And now to see the mom happen to come on social media to speak on behalf of her son, and this woman is out here doing this evil, it's nasty work, man. That stuff is not cool. She all booed up with another man, having a good time, destroying Twitch's reputation, his name. Come on, man. That man was not on no drugs. That man wasn't no addict. He was in the industry. He may have seen things. He may have experienced things. I mean, who don't if they're in the industry? But that's his mom. And he loved his mom and she loved him. And he was very active in terms of speaking on political things, injustice. He was encouraging. He made daily posts on his Instagram to encourage people that are depressed. This man did all of those different things. How could you be on drugs or be addicted and have such consistency? And at the same time, focus on your career. How could you do all of those things? It's impossible. So Allison want to tarnish his name because she always wanted to be him. She always wanted his fame. That's what she always wanted. And now that she have a new man, she couldn't wait to promote that on People Magazine interview that we did the other day. The interview that we did the other day, I mean, not the interview that we did, but the interview that we reviewed the other day. Towards the end, and she revealed that she found love. How you found love that fast? How you found love that fast? How you got over Twitch that quick? I can't even get over the fact that my mom passed away. I wish my mom was here right now, man. With all the things that I'm doing right now, I would literally make my mom move from New York into this house right now. There's room here for her. I would have been did that if she was still alive. But she done forgot about this man already. And in the interview, she said she don't want to be remembered where you're looking at her through his lens. In other words, everything she do moving forward, she want to be known for who she is. But that can never happen because the only reason why we learned about Allison is through Twitch. Nobody was rocking with her. When you tuned into Twitch when he danced, it was because you were tuning into him. Now, her being his wife, y'all gave her respect because that's his wife. But y'all wasn't really rocking with her. You were rocking with Twitch. He's the star. He was the star. And now, look at what happened. She want you to believe that that man took his life. How come she didn't come into the public and tell the world, there is no way that my husband took his life? I don't believe it. She accepted it. Why? Because she allegedly was a part of his death. Nobody could tell me that she wasn't. In all of my investigative reporting, I am telling you, beyond a shadow of doubt, Allison Holker allegedly had something to do with Stephen Twitch Boss' death. I don't want to hear nothing more. The signs are there. It needs to be reopened and needs to be investigated. She needs to be investigated, guys. I am telling you, someone murdered Twitch. Someone murdered him and they covered that thing up real good. They did a heck of a job covering it up. All the way down to the point where even law enforcement may be involved. There is corruption. This guy looked like a cop. I'm just saying. Law enforcement may be involved in the cover-up of Stephen Twitch Boss' death. Number one, they didn't tell us who the Uber driver was. They never told us what went on in terms of the phone call he made. They never told us nothing about camera footage from the motel. They didn't give us no info, nothing. Normally, when you have someone that take their life or whatever the case is, they get the footage from the motel where you can see the individual walking in the motel, which will show what he had on, which will again show where his mind was. Did he just get up in the morning and threw on any bit of clothes, or was he well dressed? Was he groomed? Was he shaven? Did he look angry? Did he look nervous? It's like they're hiding this information from us. Listen, I'm a content creator. How is it that I'm able to think this way concerning this case? And yet law enforcement, the people that are getting paid all this money, for whatever reason, it's like they don't have no intelligence of breaking none of this stuff down. It makes no sense. Where is the footage of him going in the hotel? Where is the footage of all this stuff? And why is it that the cousin or the friend is alleging that the gun used in this situation belonged to Allison? How did her gun get there? Why tWitch don't have his own gun? Why she got it? Why would he carry it? You see? Look at how she looked with that guy on the screen, y'all. Come on, that's not a woman who just met a man. That's not a woman who just met a man, guys. Come on, y'all, stop playing. That is not the look of a woman who just got with a man. That is a woman who been active with this man. And now the mother is hurting. The mother is hurting because she had to come to social media. And again, we're going to deal with that post in a separate video, because when we talk about these things, I like to break them down, because I don't know exactly how old his mom is. She most likely probably is in her 60s. Most likely. My mom passed when she was in her early to mid 60s, right? So his mom is most likely somewhere in her 60s. For her to have to come on social media to talk, it speaks volumes of the evil. Someone need to open up the case with Stephen Twitch Boss as soon as possible and investigate the wife. Please investigate the wife. Look through my videos for all the proof. Look through my videos for all of the evidence of different things that doesn't make sense. Even down to the phone call of, not the phone call, but her going down to the precinct to report that he's missing. She waited a certain amount of time before she did it. She didn't notify his family. She didn't call his brother. She didn't call his mother. She didn't do none of those things. Normally, people call their folks and be like, hey, is Twitch with you? Come on, y'all, make it make sense, man. Am I the only one intelligent? If a man is missing, a woman, a wife is going to call the relatives and be like, hey, guys, Twitch left this morning. It's nighttime. I don't know where he is. Is he with you? Is he with his brother? Is he with one of his cousins? What's going on? Any of y'all seen him? Nah, we ain't seen him, but let's start looking for him. That is what people will do. But nobody did that. Nobody did it. Nobody. Nobody investigated where he was. Now, here's the thing. This is the part that a lot of people may not remember from our investigation. When Allison went to the police station, and this is for those that have been following my content, and I'm gonna put together a playlist with all the videos that I've done about the Stephen Twitch Boss case. That way, the viewers are able to find all of the material. Because I never made a playlist, but I got probably 50 videos that I made. some of the best material on YouTube. This is where everybody come to get information from, and then they go to their channels acting like they're doing some sort of investigative reporting. They're getting it from me. I just need for you to know that. But now, if you can recall, to those of you that have been watching my content, when she went to the police station and reported him missing, remember, it is said that the police came to the house and it said that they looked at the camera. How come they didn't show us no footage? There was camera footage, guys. They never published nothing. Why would police come to the house, look through camera footage, and not question why she didn't make a phone call? Could it be that she have ties to somebody in law enforcement and they did the paperwork regarding this case so that it don't come back to her? There are corrupt cops, guys. Again, shout out to law enforcement. But my point is, there are corrupt cops out here. And it don't add up. This woman never cried, not one time, for Twitch. From the beginning of this entire ordeal, Allison Holker have never shed a tear ever. Do you understand? She never shed not one tear for Twitch. Now you tell me, ladies, the man you love, the man you respect, the father of your children, your husband, dies in a death that is so horrible. You ain't shedding no tears? You ain't gonna become emotional? You ain't gonna cry? You ain't gonna start reminiscing? You got no heart if that's the way it is. It'll make you really feel some type of way knowing that this man is gone. He ain't coming back. And now the daughter is telling the world that her mother never said that he was an addict. To those of you that are coming in that may have not seen that section, let me play it for you. Look what the daughter said. And again, we got the full live stream that she did. We're going to do another show after this one. This was supposed to be a short version, but I'm going to do another live stream specifically breaking down the live show that she did yesterday. We're going to break that down, right? But check out what she said.
For the other.
My mom never said that Steven was an addict. Let me say that. Never said that he was an addict.
Wow.
And I wish I could have been that for the other.
My mom never said that Steven was an addict. Let me say that. Never said that he was an addict.
She just said that her mom never said that, guys.
Said that Steven was an addict. Let me say that. Never said that he was an addict.
I don't know why this thing bugging out. Give me a minute.
My mom never said that Steven was an addict. Let me say that. Never said that he was an addict.
I had dealt with an ex that had addiction problems, and then I realized Steven had addiction problems, and it's something that I kind of have been like, where was I involved in this?
Now you see, she just said that he had addiction problems. The daughter said he didn't have, that she never said it. That's the elder daughter. That's not Twitch's biological daughter, but he adopted her as his own. You understand? Put a 1 in the chat if the stream is still good, because everything is bugging out, right? Put a 1 in the chat if the stream is still good. It's like they're trying to kick me out from doing this work, right? Give me a minute. Let me send a message here. Hold on. Right? Because I don't know what's going on. Everything is good? Okay. Let's get back to this thing here. So now, here's the thing. The daughter is not his biological daughter, but he adopted her as his own and raised her, I believe, from when she was like 1 or 5 years old, right? Let me get the image where we got the receipt, right? Let me see. Let me see if I could get this receipt here. Trying to get a picture so that we could prove this. That's not it. It's over here somewhere. So I like to show the receipts of what's going on. Give me a minute. Okay. All right, here we go. All right. This image here, right, shows that's Twitch. You see that? That's Twitch holding her. And that's like around when she was younger, right? And if that's not, that's Twitch. That's Twitch. You can see it. That's Twitch. What she says, a year of missing you. Yeah, that's Twitch. A year of missing you, but not a single day goes by without thinking of what you've given to the world. Your love, guidance, and wisdom continue to inspire me, missing warm hugs, your wisdom, and the sound of your voice. Though the pain of your absence remains, I find sincerity too in the beautiful memories we share. You were my father, my superhero, and my best friend, and my biggest advocate. Your love and support shaped me into the person I am today. I carry you in my heart. I hope to make you proud. Thank you for the precious life we had together and for the unconditional love you gave me forever. Cherishing your name. And she put the date. Now, obviously people in the comments, they were confused. Somebody said, is he father or Stephen? I'm confused. Well, obviously they don't know that that's Stephen right there. That's Twitch. But my point is, she wrote all of that, but in her video, she was addressing him as Stephen. She didn't even acknowledge her grandmother. She called the grandmother his mom. And she didn't even address her as grandma. She said she didn't even want nothing to do with them. She literally threw the family under the bus. So Twitch is not proud. He's actually not happy with what you've become, because it's like you're tarnishing his name. And that's not cool. It's not cool of the things that she did, guys. I don't believe she wrote that either. At SZN, you said Allison probably typed it. Yeah, I agree. She didn't type that. The mom most likely did. And the reason why I'm saying that is because she didn't really have access to using social media like that. You know? She didn't really have access. You said, oh, wow, trying to remove her blackness. Mom influencing her. Yeah, the mother is the one that is influencing her to do this type of work. That's what make it so sad. It's just that she's lying for her mom. I think that Allison put her online to lie for her. And what she's banking on is that you folks are not smart enough to figure out the truth. That's why I make these videos, because I got to make sure that the public know that the daughter lied. Again, listen to the tape as she lied for her mom.
To help one, and I wish I could have been that for the other.
My mom never said that Steven was an addict. Let me say that. Never said that he was an addict.
She said her mom never said that she's an addict. That's a lie. Because the mom did. She told people that they found a so-called shoebox in the closet that had different types of drugs and paraphernalia, narcotics, whatever you want to call it, was in a shoebox. And she said she was shocked, and how Twitch kept this a secret because he was ashamed and she didn't know he was an addict and all of this other stuff. And look at what the mom said here.
I had dealt with an ex that had addiction problems.
She dealt with an ex that had an addiction problem. Who would that be? That would be Wesley's mom. I mean, Wesley's father, excuse me. Wesley's father would be her ex, because she just said she dealt with an ex who had an addiction problem. So who would that be? Because before Twitch, who was the guy she was with? Wesley's father. You see that? So she said that Wesley's father allegedly was an addict. Now watch what she said now.
And then I realized Steven had addiction problems.
Now she says, I realized Steven had an addiction problem. How could she allude to him having an addiction problem when the man is dead? He's dead. How could she do that to him? It makes absolutely no sense. So what, you found some pills? So what? How do we know you're telling the truth? Where's the proof of it? And why you didn't call law enforcement? If you found drugs, if you found anything in the house, how come you didn't call the authorities and say, hey guys, I'm cleaning out the room. We're moving out of the house. I found a box. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to contaminate nothing. I don't know what's going on. There's all sorts of things here. I need an investigation to be done to find out what is this. Who made her an expert on drugs? Who made Allison an expert on drugs? And to the 1,000 folks that are here, do not buy her book, guys. Do not buy her book. If you are a Steven Twitch Boss fan, click that like button, share these videos. Share these videos. I'm gonna make a playlist with all the video content we made regarding the case of Steven Twitch Boss to get you up to speed, because maybe some of you over here, you're brand new, never been to this platform, don't have no clue who I am. Check my channel introduction, learn about me. But when it comes to the Steven Twitch Boss case, we've been covering this case since day one, and we cracked the case already. Allison Holker allegedly have an involvement in his death. And I'm going to continue to say that until law enforcement get involved, reopen the case, and investigate this woman. This woman made the family sign an NDA in order for them to even be at the viewing for Twitch. They had to sign an NDA, guys. Let me see if I still got that video. Let me see. I don't know if I still got it. The video with the cousin. I don't think I got it. Let me see. I probably don't got it on me right now, but I already did a video with it. All you gotta do is just look through my videos and you'll find it. But my point is, imagine your loved one is dead and they want you to sign an NDA just to see the body. They had to sign an NDA just to come into the place, man. They made the mom do that too. Imagine the mother of Twitch had to sign an NDA in order to see his body. It took her 3 weeks to see his body because of Allison. She would not let the mom near him. They treated the family horrible. According to the daughter, she said at the funeral, they were arguing and screaming at each other, guys. I'm not making this up. We going live right after this. I'm gonna grab something to eat. We're gonna break down the entire video with the daughter, because a lot of times when you watch those videos, you hear what she say, but you're not hearing what she's saying. I know the whole story, so I'm able to look through it, find out the inconsistencies, things that are not adding up, and make you, the viewer, see the truth, because they're not going to continue to lie on Twitch every day. And what's so crazy about this is when the Twitch story first happened, that was my first time learning about who he was. I never knew nothing about that man. So I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm this great fan of Twitch. I didn't know nothing about that man. I learned about Twitch from the day he died. That is when I started to learn about who he is. I started to look at the videos. I started to look at all the stuff he was doing. And I started realizing, wait a minute, there's no way that this man killed himself. This man had too much going for him. This man was talented. He was gifted. He had different opportunities. He had his hands in different streams of income. He was loved by everyone. There was no bad report about him. He had fans all over the world. He had a successful TikTok. His Instagram was popping. He was on different talk shows. He was on the Ellen DeGeneres show as a DJ. You name it. He was in movies. He was in this, that. He was in all these different things. So it's like, man, this dude is really doing it. All of that I learned in my investigation. It's weird how when you do content about somebody, you begin to know their spirit. And we covered all different aspects to, could it have been a blood sacrifice? Did the industry kill him? Was he living a secret life? Was somebody after him? Was he involved in an affair? We tried to uncover all different types of things in the investigation to find out what really went down with this man. Was he struggling with his own identity? We went and we uncovered all different types of topics to try to find the truth. And in all the research, it points back to the wife. In all of our research, it points back to the wife. And I didn't want to judge the wife. I didn't want to judge her at first. I was like, nah, let's not judge. Let's not accuse her right away. My audience was like, nah, the wife did it, Ringo. I was like, damn. Imagine, I'm trying to do the content to be fair and balanced. You got to understand, on social media, you have to be fair and balanced before you jump the gun, right? But the audience was just going crazy. They was like, no, the wife did it. They just kept saying it. The wife, the wife, the wife. I'm like, man, I got to go with the audience. So I started keeping my eye open. And the more we did our investigation, man, the more the wife, listen, I did a thorough search all over social media for videos of Allison Holker crying. No videos. I've never seen a video of this woman crying. I never seen her shedding tears. I seen fake tears. I seen fake alligator tears, but I didn't see her ever show emotion. None. You lost a husband and you ain't crying? You ain't shedding no tears? And it's like women could read her even better. Matter of fact, the majority of the people that were saying she did it were women. It was women. They was like, she did it. I could see it through her. I could see she did it. Ringo, trust me. I know. Women were using their intuition, their discernment. They were watching her body language. Women were sending me DM messages with clues. They was like, look at this image right here. She possibly got a man. You had women that were sending me DM messages way in advance. Listen, before Allison Holker got with this guy, before she got with this guy right here, I had women sending me DM messages saying she's most likely in a new relationship. They were like, she's in a new relationship, Ringo. I guarantee you, she's in a new relationship. I was like, man, how they know this type of stuff? Because women have that kind of intuition, that type of discernment. They could just tell by the way a woman moving that she looked like she's happy again. It looked like a man put a smile on her face, and they could pick up on those pieces. Whereas with us men, We'll look over certain things. Doesn't mean we slow. It just means that women can pick up on those things. You know what I mean? It's sort of like when you see a lioness in the jungle with her cubs and the male lion is being a little rough with the cubs. If you notice, the female lioness will come in to protect the cub and growl at the male. We don't understand it, but what the female lioness is saying is, look, you're being a little too rough on the cub. Chill out. That's my baby. You know what I mean? So we put in everything together, man, and it all makes sense. She's planning a wedding soon, guys. Put it together. She's about to get married. Let's put it all out there right now. Allison Holker is about to get married. That's right. So let's put it out there from now, because we are always first on the scene to report on the news regarding these cases. Allison Holker is about to get married to this man, a man in whom I believe she may have alleged. I said alleged. You heard what I said. I said alleged. I believe that Allison Holker may have allegedly been cheating on Twitch the whole time. And due to this dark love affair, allegedly, there may have been a situation of fatal attraction where she needed him out of the way in order to be with this guy. And there could be a possibility, allegedly, that they both may be in this together, along with other people, to secure her escape from Twitch, where they were able to not only silence him, but also to take his wealth. What is the financial status of this guy? Do anybody know? I don't know his name, but if you got this guy's name, we need his name, full name, so we could go do some research on him, find out what he got, find out what his financial status is, what his background is, look at his job title. I really need to know if this guy's been in law enforcement. I really need to know. You said he's a CEO, a tech CEO? You said Adam Carter? Let me write that down. I got to go do some research on this. I got to go do some research on who he is. Find out more information. I need to know a lot more. So you're saying his name is Adam Carter, a tech CEO. We got to find out more info on him to find out what he is, where he come from, and how long him and Allison been together. Was he once married? Do he got children? Because he looked like he have kids. He looked like he have kids. He looked like he possibly is divorced. So it could be a situation where he may have allegedly got away from his woman, right? And we need to find out if she's alive, because if she passed away too, then we got a mess. There are situations where you have men that will delete their wife to get with another woman, and then that woman would delete her husband. And it's like now they're able to be together at peace without worrying about all the other people. There's some evil people in this world. All I'm saying is this photo speaks volumes. She showed a lot more happiness with this guy than she did with Twitch. Every time she was in photos with Twitch, it looked awkward. Her smile was fake. She didn't look happy. She looked like she was just there with him for the clout, for the cameras, for the money, the fame. But if you look at her with this guy, she look like she known him for years. She don't look like they just met. She look like she know that guy for years. They been with each other. They been knowing each other, y'all. And this is what I'm saying. This is why we have to do these reports and get to the nitty gritty, because Twitch is literally crying out for justice. He's like, yo, they killed me. Imagine being murdered and everybody thinking you took your life. Why would he take his life, y'all? Come on now. Why would Twitch do that? Why? Listen, Twitch have 2 beautiful kids. Why would a father that is loved by everyone, popular, millions of opportunities. He was about to DJ for Master P. Master P was supposed to do some sort of whatchamacallit. They were supposed to have some sort of party. And Master P said that Twitch was supposed to DJ for him. Something along those lines. So he had all these opportunities. 2 young babies. A new house, wife. He just celebrated his anniversary, guys. Before all of the story broke, he just celebrated his anniversary with his wife and they were doing a dance video. Now, why would a man that just had an anniversary, celebrating his love for his wife, decides to take his life the next day? Does that make any sense? The autopsy show there was no drugs in his body, no alcohol. So whatever he did was not influenced by any drugs or any alcohol. So for Allison to put out in her memoir that, oh yeah, he struggled with addiction, she's only doing that because she's trying to be a part of this mental health, trying to help save people. She's trying to make herself an advocate for mental health. That's what she's doing right now. And she's throwing dirt and making up lies about Twitch. Horrible rumors. Listen, guys, his mother spoke on the issue against Allison. That speaks volumes. When a mother come forward and say, look, that woman is a liar. That woman is misleading. She's putting dirt on my son. Who are you going to believe? The mother or Allison with all the red flags? Who are you going to believe? The mother that birthed him and raised him? If Mom Duke didn't raise him to have morals and values, none of you would know him as Twitch. Who he was as a man was a reflection of who his mom was and his pops. Can't leave out pops, but you get what I mean. That's the reason why people had so much love for him, because he had so much love for his mother. Anytime a man got a lot of love for his mom, that should tell a woman how much love he'll have for her and his kids. So why would a man that love his kids, love his family, love his mom, want to hurt them by taking his life? Why would a man do that? Come on now. It makes no sense. Something went wrong. Something went wrong on the day he left that house. And Allison lied about I don't believe nothing she said, guys. It didn't happen that way. Twitch was already gone. The narrative she gave us that he got up in the morning and left is BS. You know why? There is no footage that can substantiate those claims. She ain't show us no ring camera footage, nothing. Come on now. And that doesn't make any sense. Y'all saying not Carter. So it's Adam. I'm now looking at that. I just scrolled up the chat and just noticed that somebody was saying, hold on. So it's Adam Edmonds. Okay. Yeah, I got to do some thorough research on this. Who this guy is. We got to get to know who he is because he's her next husband. She's planning on getting married, guys. That's why she's setting the stage with the book. That's giving closure to Twitch. In the interview that we reviewed, make sure you check out that interview video that we pretty much reacted to. In the interview, it wasn't even about Twitch. It was her way of introducing the world to the new man she's with. That is what it was about. That was her way of saying, hey guys, I got a new man. I appreciate the fact that y'all love Twitch, but I don't want to be known for being with Twitch because I got a new man. That's what she's doing, guys. That's what she's doing. She's saying in so many words, the new man that I'm with, he don't like the fact that every time I'm out and about with him, everybody keep remembering Twitch. He's feeling some type of way, so I need you guys to really lay off of talking about Twitch around me. That's what she's doing. That's so disrespectful because you could be with the new guy. You could be with him. Who cares? But you got to show Twitch respect. And the new dude is supposed to respect too. Because those are his kids that are with you. How dare he want you to forget Twitch? And those are his kids. Do he love those kids? Do he love them? Or he just trying to get with you to get the money? Y'all saying he a tech guy, so he should have money if he's a tech guy. But here's the thing. How did they meet? How did Allison and Adam Edmonds, how did they meet? You see what I mean? How did that happen? And why would a man just pop up out of the blue, get with you if he know your husband just died? Why would he be so quick to want to jump in a relationship with you, knowing you're going through trauma, you need to heal? So Allison was sleeping with this guy allegedly. Now you explain to me, because I'm trying to figure this out. Did Allison and this man, were they intimate with one another? Because it speaks volumes. Somebody said, well, why are you asking that? That's her personal business. Listen, it doesn't matter if it's personal business. If you're a public figure, your relationship is public business, and we're going to talk about it. If you're a public figure, your relationship is our business. We're asking the questions to find out what's going on. You see? Because if she's already sleeping with that guy, it may not be love-based. It could be that she just want to be intimate with a man, and she think it's love-based, and it's not. You know? Well, Twitch didn't write no note. That was a lie. Again, we got to look at who's involved with this situation. What law enforcement was in that motel? Whoever was in there in terms of law enforcement, we need their names. The FBI got to get involved with this. Do you understand me? This is a case for the FBI. We're not talking about local police. We can't trust them. You need to have people higher than that. Listen, the FBI got to come in because they supersede the police department. We need internal investigation to get into this. We need for them to really find out what's going on, because it could be someone in law enforcement that was on the scene, right? Look, guys, look, watch this. Watch this, guys. Listen carefully to the play. Allison never called 911 or whatever to report this situation. Because if she do that, they would dispatch a particular officer on the scene. Follow me. She went down to the precinct to report this. Why? So there's no paper trail. The paper trail would be the phone call. If you make a phone call, they're going to put that on record, the date, time, stamp. Then they would dispatch an officer to come out to the scene. She didn't want that officer on the scene. In my opinion, allegedly, she wanted a specific officer to investigate this. That's why she went down to the station. When she went down to the station, whoever she spoke to most likely was the first officers to know tWitch was missing. They were the ones that most likely came to the house and went to the motel. How would they know he was at that motel? They said, oh, his phone was on airplane mode, blah, blah, blah. They traced it and they found out it was right down the street by the motel. Okay, if you got that, who's the Uber driver? License plate number. Camera footage of the car coming in. Where is it? They don't got it. I believe law enforcement may have been or played a role in the cover-up and murder of Stephen Twitch Boss. Why? Because when they got on the scene, they most likely planted that so-called letter. And Ellen DeGeneres is involved too. We talked about that in our videos. This is why we was looking at it as a blood sacrifice, where they wanted to take him out because he was a good spirit. And normally when they do these blood sacrifices, they do somebody that's loved, someone that's beloved, someone that is a good spirit person, and they sacrifice them. Because I never seen no real connection between her and Twitch. I never seen the love. When you look at them, I never seen the love, man. I never seen it. I didn't see nothing like that with them two. But what's crazy is when you look at these two, you see the fact that they known each other, guys, for a long time. They known each other. Who's taking the photo? Who's taking the photo? Look how happy she is with him. She's not thinking about Twitch. You understand? When the police went down to the motel, where's the footage of Twitch? They most likely planted everything. Come on now. Why would a man leave a note alluding to past struggles? That's dumb. This man made daily posts on his Instagram stories, on his Instagram. He made posts about these things to help encourage people. He talked about these things. He talked about how moving into the new year, you want to overcome your issues. This man was an advocate for these issues. He spoke towards people that had depression. So if he was one that was struggling in these areas, surely he know how to overcome. And surely he have a wealth of friends and family that he could talk to, including his own mom. So what Allison is doing right now by exploiting him for cash to sell a book is disgusting work. It's nasty work. You don't do that type of stuff. What about when his kids grow up? Now his kids are going to learn, oh, my father was addicted to drugs. That's why he killed himself. That's what she's trying to paint. What she's trying to say is the reason why Twitch took himself out is because he was struggling with drugs. But there was no drugs found in his system. The autopsy show there was no drugs, no alcohol. So that's a lie. So whatever narrative she's trying to paint to sell a book is wrong. And she needs to be boycotted. No one should buy her book Don't support that woman. Spread the word, fam. Spread these videos. Spread it at work. Tell everybody. Don't support Allison Holker's book. Don't do it. No. If you're going to write a book about Twitch or anything, it better be a good book. But don't go out there spreading lies when the mom and the cousins and the family are saying, look, you lying to these people. You don't think the family know they're relative? You don't think the family know if he was on drugs or addicted to something? You don't think they'll be able to peep it? They would be able to look at him and be like, yo, Twitch, you good? You good, bruh? Let's talk about it. He had his brothers. He had his mama to talk to, dad. He had cousins, friends. He had so many different people he could talk to. You understand? So many. He had all the resources to get any help he needed. So all of that BS about, oh, if you struggling, contact this number to get help. Twitch had all the resources and all the love and the friends to do whatever he needed to do. He didn't have no struggles like that, guys. I mean, everybody have struggles and things they deal with, but they're trying to paint that this man was depressed, that he was on drugs, that he was this. Does that sound like a man who's successful? This man was successful. This man wasn't broke. They even tried to say that he was broke. They even tried to claim that he invested in cryptocurrency and lost all his money, and that's why he did what he did. All of those are lies. You understand? This man is underground, man. And Allison Holker used her daughter to lie, man. Like I said, we're going to review the full video. After this one, I'm going to go grab something to eat. And then I'm going to come back on. And we're going to review the full video of the daughter talking about all the family drama, all the family issues. They were not happy, guys. There were beef between Allison's side of the family versus Twitch side of the family. Because the daughter basically said she don't want to have nothing to do with them. That's what she said. She said she don't want to have nothing to do with them because she feel disrespected. She don't like the fact that the family's coming on social media. First of all, young lady, do you not realize that you are involved in grown folk business? Who are you to tell Twitch's family anything when they feel some type of way when your mom is out here tarnishing his legacy and his name by putting out misinformation about him being addicted to some sort of drug? Because by you saying that, by her saying that, it implies that's why he took his life. But that cannot stick because the autopsy show there was no drugs or alcohol. So what drove him to do that? That's why they're trying to use that letter that they claim was left. Did they show us the letter, guys? Did they show the public this letter? No, because no letter existed. An officer planted that there. And whoever planted that there most likely know Allison Holker. Why? Because she went down to the precinct and told them what happened. And they went and they found the motel so quickly, right? How were they able to do that? How were they able to do that fast? Come on now. She most likely had a tracker or something on that man's cell phone or something, guys. You gotta put the puzzle together, man. I believe she was cheating on Twitch the whole time, man, allegedly. And she wanted to get out of the marriage. She didn't know how to get out. She found another man. She didn't know what to do. She knew he's popular. The only way to get out of this marriage is he got to die. Because she can't get a divorce claiming he wasn't a good man. There was never no allegations of him cheating, messing around. There was nothing there. So how does she leave him? She can't. She's locked. So the only way is, okay, I'm going to have to just kill him. And this happens in relationships. You got a lot of relationships where people want to get out of it and their only option is to kill him or make it look like he took his life. They do this all the time. This is why you got to know who you with. You got to know who you married to. Because sometimes people will poison you and do things that's crazy. If he wanted to take his life, he could have did that in his house, ladies and gentlemen. If Twitch wanted to take his life, he could have did that in his house, in his bathroom, in his garage, in his car. If it was that bad, he could have did that at home. Why go to a motel, guys? Come on, y'all. Let's just use your brain. You're smart. All of you folks in the chat, you're intelligent. You're smart. Put it together. If a man want to take his life, all he got to do is just go into his car. The man didn't even take his car. You know why? Because he never left the home, guys. He was carried to that motel. He was there. Nobody in the motel heard a gunshot, guys. Nobody. There was actually somebody that was in the room next door. They said they didn't hear nothing. We did the investigation already, guys. Go watch my videos. Like I said, I'm going to put a playlist together with all the videos. They had someone that was right next door to his room. The person said, I didn't hear nothing. I didn't hear no gunshot. Nobody in the hotel heard a gunshot. How you ain't hear a gunshot? That's a lie, man. You know why? Because there was no gunshot. They carried the body there, man. They put the body there. They put the body in the motel, y'all. That's why they're not showing the footage, man. Come on, they need to investigate this case. Come on. Listen, if you're a so-called black man, black woman, you lived in the hood, you heard gunshots, right? Come on. How you in a motel and you didn't hear no gunshot? The answer is because there was no gunshot. In my opinion, Twitch body was taken to the motel and dumped and made to look like he took his life. This is why I'm saying I believe law enforcement may be involved, guys. It's too dirty. It's too fishy. It has all the MO of potential corruption, of law enforcement being involved in this cover-up. If there's anybody that know how to stage a crime, is law enforcement. They know how to stage it and make it look real good to do the paperwork. Because number one, there is no footage up till now of Twitch going to the motel. Show me the footage. Please, somebody. There's no footage. So if there's no footage, how do we know he ever went to that hotel? You just can't believe the news, guys. We live in a day and age of receipts, proof, video footage, surveillance, text messages. We need receipts. Where's the receipt of Twitch walking in a motel? Where is it? Where's a video footage of the Uber pulling up? Since that's what they said he took. Why would he take a Uber and not his car? If I know I'm checking out, why am I taking an Uber? Creating a paper trail. You had to pay for it. That's a paper trail. None of this is adding up. Twitch was already gone, and Alla said no. He may have been murdered already. And they took the body to the motel, guys. He didn't leave that morning. There is no footage showing him leaving the house. They didn't release no info. It is said in the report that the police came to the house and they checked the cameras. How come they never showed us the cameras? Because she already scrubbed the cameras. She already scrubbed everything. That's what happened, guys. Somebody else is involved with this. It's not just Allison, man. Somebody played a hand in this, man. Where was the kids during that? Where were her daughters? Where were the son? How come they weren't up? Where's their testimony? How come they didn't see nothing? Come on, y'all. They're lying. And now the daughter is lying for her mother. Now the daughter is lying for the mom now.
I wish I could have been that for the other.
My mom never said that Steven was an addict. Let me say that. Never said that he was an addict.
See? She said the mom never said that, but the mom did, man. The mom did say he was an addict, that he struggled with an addiction.
I had dealt with an ex that had addiction problems, and then I realized Steven had addiction problems, and it's something that I kind of have been like, where was I involved in this? And I had to take some steps for myself to realize, like, you know, I was able to help one, and I wish I could have been that for the other.
How was she able to help one, but not able to help Twitch if he was struggling with drug addiction? If you were able to help one, you should know the signs of when somebody's on drugs, man. Listen, guys, listen, Allison is a liar, man. That woman is evil, dog. Like, why can't nobody see this, man? Why can't nobody see the evil? She treated his mom horribly, man. She treated Twitch mom bad. Did she reach out to Twitch mom before releasing that book? Did Allison reach out to Twitch mama before publishing that book to say, hey, mom, is it okay if I do this? Do you think this is appropriate? No, she didn't. She never respect Twitch mama. She don't care. And now she's using her daughter to do damage control for the family. The daughter was so disrespectful. She said that we're not educated because we don't know what an NDA is for. All of this stuff she was saying, fam, we gonna cook in the next stream. Like I said, I'm gonna go grab something to eat and I'm gonna come back with more content because I like to break these things down thoroughly so that you can see the magnitude of the problem. Because she's gonna play these little games, gaslight, try to make herself appear to be this advocate for mental health when she's the one who's struggling with mental issues. She's a narcissist, man. And narcissists are dangerous. She used Twitch for his success, may have allegedly been involved with his murder, because I believe that with all my heart. I don't see this woman loving that dude, bruh. I could tell when a woman got love and respect for a man. She wouldn't do what she's doing to him like this. And she's flashing herself with images of this new man. And she's basically saying, look, I'm tired of Twitch. I'm tired of remembering him. I'm done. That's why she sold the house, man. It wasn't because she was having all these negative memories and he never died in the house. So what's the point of selling the house? He didn't die in the house. Twitch did not die in the house. So selling the house makes no sense. You didn't have to sell that house. You sold the house because you already was with a new man the whole time. You were with that man. That's why she sold the house. Twitch just got the house and you sold it. Twitch just got the house and you sold it? You sold all his memories? I mean, you could have kept that house in the family for the kids so they could remember their father and be like, this is my father's house. You sold the house. You never loved that man. You never cared. That is like That is like, I live in a house, was raised in a house. It was my mama's house. She passed on. I decide, oh, I'm going to go sell the house. No, I'm not selling the house. That's mama's house, man. You keep that house in the family. You don't ever sell that house. That house is pure memories. We keep that house. That's mama's house. Make sure you make that lawn look good. Mow the lawn. Make the flowers look good. That's mama's house. We ain't selling that house. That's for the family. We're going to dress that house up with her pictures. We're going to keep this house here. We ain't never selling it. But no, she sold the house because she couldn't wait. Talking about anytime she think of Twitch, it bring back hurtful memories. What are you talking about? We never seen you cry. We never seen you shed a tear for that man. But boy, are you shedding smiles for this man. You shedding a lot of smile, teething away for this man. That man never did all the things Twitch did for you. Twitch gave you a life. Twitch gave you a name. Twitch is the reason why you are who you are. Just because you are on that dance show doesn't make you Twitch. Twitch is the one that had the clout, the name, and the fame. And you rode his coattail. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with the fact that you were with him and you were able to live off his fame. It is what it is. But don't ever disrespect this man like this, man. The only reason why you got money in your pocket is because of Twitch. Look, after he died, she was after his money. After he died, she was trying her best to get all the money, man. Allison, you promised Steven Twitch Boss fans that you would do a special event so that all his fans can be invited so they can mourn and pay their respects. You still haven't done that yet. You promised. And I made a video about it. I made a video holding her accountable and said, we're going to wait and see how many years it's going to take you to do this. You now writing books. You still ain't do it. You still ain't do nothing for the fans. So all the millions of fans that been crying and shedding tears, wanting to have an opportunity to have a candle visual, to put flowers out, you didn't even give them the opportunity to do that. That's crazy, man. Shout out to Excedrin for the support. Says she allegedly she probably sold that house because that's where his death probably took place. There you go. You may be onto something here, because I don't believe that he did it in the motel, because they would have heard the gunshot. Right? I believe it happened somewhere else and they took the body to the motel, because that's normally what they do. Anytime they have a case of somebody self-deleting, they always say they did it at a hotel. They always do that. But it doesn't make any sense when you put the story together. If he left the house, where's the photos? Where's the Ring camera footage? Come on now. Where is it? She never showed us that because it don't exist. He wasn't at the house. Twitch was not at that house. They didn't even give us text messages from his phone. How come they never did that? Throughout the entire investigation, nobody never went through his cell phone to see his last text messages, his last phone calls, who he last spoke to. Nobody really did any investigation on none of this stuff. This doesn't make no sense, guys. If a man took his life, shouldn't we be unlocking his cell phone to see who was the last person he talked to? Who was the last person he texted? Let's go to his social media. We got to check the DMs. We got to find out what's going on. How come nobody did that? You know? Well, we talked about the possibility of a blood sacrifice. We talked about that in several videos, right? It could have been a combination of all of it. A blood sacrifice, murder, conspiracy. There's so many different things involved in this situation. I'm asking all the right questions, and we've done a thorough job. The thing is, it's as if though somebody is preventing the case from being reopened. Somebody wanted it closed and never revisit it again. But it's up to you people to keep the story alive. It's up to you folks that rocked with Twitch to share these videos. Don't buy her book. Don't support her. Send a message to People Magazine. Boycott People Magazine. Boycott them so that they can pull the book. Even if I never get to purchase the book to do content, I don't care. Boycott People Magazine. Boycott the publishers. Boycott everybody involved with that book. That's horrible. You know, if the people speak, answers would be given, but it takes the people to band together. The millions upon millions of Twitch followers have to band together and say, hell no to the nonsense that Allison put out there. I'm going to say the man is on drugs, and come on, man, stop. If you found drugs, you mean to tell me you don't call police? If I'm in the house right now and I go in the attic and I go walking around and I see a whole briefcase full of drugs, I'm calling law enforcement. I'm calling law enforcement. But like, I don't know how that got there. I was up there checking the heating system, making sure everything is good. And there's a so-called briefcase up here filled with drugs. They coming over. First of all, they ain't doing nothing to me because I'm calling them. Why would I call them to send myself to jail? I'm not going to touch that. I don't want no fingerprints on that. I'm not touching that. I want to know why that's there. I'm going to let them take that out so they could do their investigation. Now, if there's money there, I ain't calling them. You find a briefcase full of money in the attic, fam, that's mine. But if it's drugs, I'm notifying law enforcement. How come she didn't do that? If she found drugs in the closet, how come she didn't call the police? Again, these are red flags. She have a pattern of not calling the police, guys. All we got to do is open the investigation, open the case again, FBI get involved, right? And let them do their job. I guarantee you, that woman, I guarantee you, man, it's going to come up. She's involved, man. I'm telling you, she's involved. So we're going to pretty much get up on out of here, guys. We're coming back on. I'll just say later on. I don't want to put a time on it, right? But we're going to be back on before 3 p.m. So, I mean, what would be a good time to come on? Because if you're viewing now and you want to catch the show, you don't want to miss it. Is 3 p.m. good or 2 p.m.? Because I don't know. I guess you just show up if you show up, right? 2 p.m. is good? I'll come on at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. we're going to go live again. We're going to break down the full live stream that the daughter put out there. It's horrible. Another video full of evil, man. Like, when you hear this, some of y'all probably already heard it already, but you ain't hear nobody break it down like Ringo TV. We're going to break it down. We're going to hear what the daughter have to say. And again, I don't want to hear anybody saying, why are you making videos about a 16-year-old? The 16-year-old is on social media, living up her life, Her TikTok is filled with filth, with thirst trapping, and a lot of other mess, right? She's online. When you're online, it is fair game, right? If Allison don't want nobody talking about her, the daughter's not supposed to be online talking. But if you're on social media, we will talk about you, right? Shout out to Cedrin for the support. He says, most people self-delete. Wait, most people who self-delete reach out to a close family member, letting them know everything going to be all right. I'm just tired. Yeah. That's what I'm saying with Twitch. It's not making sense. He didn't self-delete. He didn't. No. I don't believe that. And I did my research on him. He had too much going for him. He had too much to live for. He have 2 babies. What father can be so damn selfish to take his life when he got 2 babies to take care of? That's a lie. You know? Yeah, just make sure you subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell. That way you'll know when we go live. I'm gonna go live at 2. At 2 p.m., we're gonna go live again, and we're gonna break down the video with the daughter. We're gonna break down that video nice and slow. Now, the way I'm gonna do it is because her video, let me see. The way we're gonna do her video is her video is approximately 34 minutes. We're going to listen to her video. So her video is 34 minutes. The way I'm gonna do it is I'm not gonna do it where we start, stop, start, stop, start, stop. We're gonna listen to about 10 minutes, and then we're gonna stop and kind of go back, break it down, and then we're gonna listen to the other 10 minutes, go back, break it down, and we're gonna do it like that. Because I want you to hear what she say in its context, and then I wanna break down the video piece by piece, thoroughly. Because their family was fighting, their family was beefing, and the daughter disrespected the family and the grandmother and everybody. She even told one other person she lost respect for him because he talks too much on social media. I was like, wow. So if the daughter's talking like that, trust and believe, Allison don't have no respect for Twitch's mom, cousins, nobody. She don't. And that's why you don't see her speaking. Because we know if she do, it's going to be publicized all over social media, and it's going to make her look really bad. So she's letting her daughter run her mouth, figuring the daughter can take the damage. Even the daughter says, I don't mind getting the backlash, but I'm going to speak up for my mom. My mom never said anything bad about Twitch. That's a lie. So, hey, appreciate everybody stopping by. Make sure you hit that like button. We need these likes to get to 1,000. If you haven't clicked the like button, please do me a favor and click that like button. When you click the like button, what you're telling YouTube is, hey, YouTube, I really enjoyed this live stream. I would like others to know about it. So I'm gonna click this like button. What that does, it tells YouTube you like the stream so much so that you feel other people can benefit from listening to it. So what YouTube is gonna do, because of all the likes, they're gonna push the video by recommending the video to other viewers. This is like when you're watching YouTube, you see a video on the side saying recommend it, right? That's YouTube suggesting, hey, take a look at this video here. This seems to be pretty popular. There's a lot of people over there. They're saying it's good. Maybe you would like it. And that's what YouTube will do. And that's what's going to help the video to get the numbers so that we could get the word out. If nobody's liking the video and sharing the content, then all of these words that I'm talking is in vain. You might enjoy the stream, but it's not reaching the people. We needed to reach the people. So you got your part to do as well as me. I did the content already, but you, the viewer, have to support the work. by helping to push the video so it reaches everybody, right? So we'll be back later on. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Have a blessed day. Y'all have a blessed day. We're going to be reviewing the daughter's video in its entirety. And after that, I think I'm going to come on live again because we got to talk about the mom. Then we're going to talk about the nephews, the cousins, the friends. We're going to talk about all those things that they had to put out there in the public. We're going to do videos about all of those different issues, right? And we're going to try to break them down to the best of our abilities to keep the case going. And yeah, we're going to do that. If you have any other interviews that Allison Holker done, send them to my Instagram at Ringo TV Raw. Please do not send me YouTuber videos, right? Now, let me explain this in case you don't know. I don't want to be clicking on videos that are clickbait or videos of YouTubers that have titles of Steven Twitchboff mother breaks her silence and finally speak. That's called clickbait because there is no video of his mother speaking. She made a post on Instagram. So all of these videos that are doing this, they're clickbaiting you to click. And then when you click, the mother is not there talking. They show other videos and other nonsense, and they just be long-winded, and they never get to the point of what did the mother say. You understand? So what I want from you is source material. If the mother said something on her Instagram, send me her Instagram. I mean, I'm going to find it regardless, but I'm just saying, if you get it before me, send me the source material, not a YouTuber video, because I'm not reviewing YouTuber videos. That doesn't make any sense. I'm a creator. I know how to speak for myself. I'm not influenced by influencers. I'm the one who do the influencing through my research and my dedication and consistency in reporting this news. All I need is the raw materials and I can build a house. Right? Because a lot of times YouTubers or people, they send me videos of other people, and when I click on it to get the information, it's not there. It's just clickbait. They did this with Rapper Takeoff. When Rapper Takeoff died, you had so many YouTubers that was just making clickbait all day. And when you click on their videos looking for the story, they had nothing to say. And you get pissed off because you clicked, and it's like you listen to 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and they didn't even tell you what they said in the title. So it's like, come on, man. Don't even make no sense. See, in my video, when you look at my title, it makes sense. Allison Holker, daughter, lied, right, for her mom. And I show you the receipt, which means I gave you exactly what was promised in the title, which is the daughter lied on what the mom said. Listen.
My mom never said that Steven was an addict. Let me say that. Never said that he was an addict.
I had dealt with an ex that had addiction problems, and then I realized Steven had addiction problems.
There you go. Title of my video fulfilled. How many YouTubers you know do that? They don't do that. They put a title and say one thing, and when you click on the video, it's something else, and you get pissed off. So, hey, we'll be back later on with more content. Like I said, at 2, we're coming back on. We're going to go live. We're going to do that video about the daughter. We're going to review her full video and see what we can find. We're going to learn more about their family. We're going to learn more about the betrayal. And should be interesting. So y'all take care. Peace and blessings to the mods in the chat, everybody in the building. Have a blessed day. Enjoy your afternoon wherever you are, or your night, depending on what part of the world you're in. And that's it. If you want to support the show, you can do that via Cash App, $Ringo TV Raw. All support goes into the production value of the content. And that's about it, guys. So y'all have a blessed day. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Ringo TV Reactions, the best reactionary channel on YouTube, hands down, in these YouTube streets. I'll catch you later. We're out of here. Peace.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/Ringo TV Raw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at Ringo TV Raw.
This is Ringo TV Reactions, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100% raw and uncut. I'm out. Peace.